Welcome to Unlocking Levels, helping you reach new levels in your potential. All right, y'all, welcome back to Unlocking Levels. As you can see, I got a special guest with me, man, and I'm excited about today's episode, man, because, I caught wind of the homie right here doing his thing on TikTok. We connected first on TikTok, and his brand that he's promoting and he's pushing and he's living off of, man, this is an amazing thing, man. It was inspiring. And I said, man, I got to connect with bro over here. And, it very much connects even in the name, Unlocking Levels, and his brand is Levels Above. And who I'm talking about, if you're watching the video format of this episode, is my guy, Charles Basto, out of the 408 out there in Santa Clara, man. So, this episode is going to be fire. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. I'm talking about from one fellow creative to another. It's just going to be a lot of gems dropped, and I'm going to learn a lot. I already know, because already in the pre-recording, we was chopping it up for just a few minutes, and I already picked up a lot of dimes. So, welcome to the show, my brother Charles, man. Hey, welcome to Unlocking Levels, man. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I appreciate the opportunity. I'm here to share my story and hopefully inspire others.
Man, you already doing that. You already inspiring me, my brother. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I caught wind of your stuff, bro. And I'm like, I saw it. I was like, bro, first of all, clean designs on everything like that,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Levels Above, man. Levels Above is a dope ass name, bro. And I think that's another reason why I was attracted to it, because I have Unlocking Levels. And I think I texted you, or I had messaged you earlier on before we did this. And I was telling you, like, bro, like, I think it's in full alignment with my brand, because, we talk about levels, man. And, on Unlocking Levels, we talk about unlocking new levels and potential, man. And I want to know the story behind Levels Above, bro. How did the name come to be and all that stuff, man?
Yeah, so funny story. I don't think many people know this, but before Levels Above, the original brand name was supposed to be You Can't Too.
Okay.
Yeah, so like pretty much anything that, anyone, I know there's a lot of successful people in the world, so if they can get to that spot, why can't I? So that's why I kind of named it You Can Too at first.
You can too.
Yeah. And then eventually I was like, it's kind of hard, because I was trying to come up with a logo design for it. I was like, probably let me think of something else. Then I thought about like levels, man. Like everything, there's levels to it.
Facts.
So I was like, maybe like Levels Above. So Levels Above is really just, there's levels that's in certain areas in life, or a certain career. And to get to that level, like you have to think about it. You got to think about the big picture. There's a level above that, and you can get there. Everybody can get there. If anyone's there, then you can get there too. So that's where that came from.
That's, man, I swear to God, that's like in full alignment with my brand, bro. Because I look at it like that too. It's like every new level you get to, there's another level after that, bro. It's limitless, bro. And that's really what potential is, right? It's like, bro, just trying to be your best self every day, trying to get to that next level and advance, bro. And you talked to me earlier, man, and I'm not sure if you want to share this, but I'm pretty sure you do. But you told me you was a streamer prior to kind of getting into this field, man. And I mean, in that, bro, when you're streaming and you're playing video games, that's exactly what it is, man. You're trying to get to that next level, bro.
Yeah.
And did that influence the name title at all?
Streaming wise, I'd say kind of, yeah, because at first I was like, man, no one's gonna watch me. I'm just here, just a normal person, just gaming. And then eventually some people started commenting. They started becoming regulars in my stream. I was like, oh, okay, maybe there's something here. Maybe they actually, enjoy my content. So I kept grinding, and then eventually I got some loyal followers. They were subscribing every month. I was like, oh man, there's something here for sure. And then then after that, it kind of just died down. But we can dive into that a little later.
Yeah, absolutely, bro, absolutely. And I didn't ask you this earlier, but how long you been? When did you first start Levels Above?
Levels Above. So I'd say I announced it back in December of last year, but like planning wise, that was November of 2023, and that's when I pretty much quit or resigned from my job.
Oh,
yeah,
and hey, let's get into that right there, bro. Let's just dive right into that. Because, you know what? Listen, bro. Before we dive into that, I wanted to just say that I'm still currently an employee, bro. And my dream, my vision with this brand is to ultimately, do my own thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make a living off what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? with Unlocking Levels, with this entire brand, and just push that, man. You know what I'm saying? But as somebody who's still in a job and still kind of working on building that ability to do what you're doing, man, I want to know, bro, what did it take, bro? Walk us through this, bro. Like, what gave you the courage to do that, bro? Or like, when was the point you decided to do that?
Yeah, so it's kind of a funny story too. So I was at the mall with my fiance now. And,
oh, congratulations, my brother.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm a big fan of Kanye or Ye.
Yes, sir.
He had a collab with Balenciaga, right? And that ultimately ended up failing, or like they stopped producing the clothes. But I was blessed to see it in store at Gap. So it's Yeezy and Gap. And I held up the shirt, and it was like $145 shirt. I'm like, damn, what makes a shirt $145? You know? And I'm the type of person to not spend that much money on clothes like that. Like, I'd rather thrift a shirt or like buy something from like a H&M or something. That was me back in the day. But I picked up the shirt and I was like, damn, this shirt is heavy. I was like, how did you do this? And I put it on and I was like, damn, I never felt this feeling before. I was like, this feels like some good quality garment. You know, I was like, damn, I've never had this type of clothing before, or this piece before. And then like everything fit nice. And then it was like a different look. It was like super wide. I don't know. I felt hella swaggy. I was like, damn, I was really feeling myself. And I was like, dude, how did he do this? So then that's when like it all started. I was like, man, if Ye can do this, like if he can put together like clothes like this, I want to be able to do this too. I want people to feel that feeling I felt when I put that shirt on, because I was really feeling myself. I can't really describe it. Maybe it's like, because some people, when it comes to wearing clothes, there's a different feeling when it fits the right way, if that makes sense. So, because there's some clothes, they're like super oversized, so it kind of looks kind of droopy, or maybe it's a little too small on you. But that shirt that I put on from Ye, that fit me perfect. So I was trying to recreate that feeling with Levels Above, or with the clothing pieces.
Yo, man, so, that shit is dope. What I gathered from that, bro, I'm imagining that situation where you're putting a shirt on and it's making you feel a certain type of way, bro. Like you were just talking about, like, I'm feeling myself. Like I'm feeling swaggy right now.
Yeah.
And that feeling is an unmatched feeling, bro. Like, and if a garment of clothing can do that for you, and like you were inspired to start creating other garments of clothing to help others people feel like their best selves, like that's what I'm gathering, bro. It's like that's what inspired you, bro. I never even looked at fashion like that and its ability to do that, bro. Because like, you know, like I'm a pretty simple guy myself. When you said purchasing stuff from like H&M and stuff, that's still me, bro. Like I'm simple shirt type dude, bro. Like, you know, like back in the day, I used to rock the J's and the whole thing, and like, you know, I like nice clothes and this, that, and the third. But I'm you know, very much what you said, bro. Like I'm very frugal when it comes to my stuff, bro. Very simplistic. But at the same time, I know when you put on a certain article of clothing, yo, you really feel like him, for real. Bro. You really feel like him. And what I'm gathering as you're telling me that story is just like you put that shirt on and you never felt something like that, and like you want to kind of recreate that feeling with your brand. Is that pretty accurate? Would you say
that is pretty accurate? Yeah, because that shirt, that was the first time I don't know if you ever experienced wearing a double layered t-shirt.
No.
So it was a double layered. Yeah, so it was I was like obsessed with it. I was like, how did he get the collar like this? What kind of fabric is this? How did he get the cut for the bottom to be like this? So I was like literally obsessed with it. So that's really what started like the curiosity into creating the clothes. And I was like,
that's so sick, bro.
Yeah.
Did you were you always into fashion like that? Or?
No, I wasn't, dude. I was that H&M guy. Like, give me a plain white tee, give me like this, you know, plain crew neck, and I'm cool. But shout out to my fiance. She really put me on. She was really good at putting outfits together, putting pieces together, and really good with colors too. So
got you.
She's a major influence for me getting into fashion like that.
Man, that's so ill, bro. That's so ill, bro. I gotta clap it up for that one real quick, because I mean, that story is so dope. And you know, like, you're still writing your story, obviously, but
right.
Man, to hear where it came from and the inspiration that it got. I mean, and also I'm also a big fan of Yeezy, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to put that out there. I'm very inspired. I've been very inspired by Ye, man. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, look, he don't say a lot of stuff. I don't agree with everything he says and all that shit, but at the end of the day, bro, like, he's unapologetically who he is, whether you like him, love him, or hate him. It don't even matter, bro. And that's a level of confidence, assuredness, and authenticity that a lot of people flat out fear being, bro. And you know what, man? That fear tends to paralyze people, it kind of makes people judgmental of other people. But bro, like when you can walk in that authenticity like that, that literally is a superpower, bro. And that's why I get inspired by a dude like that. And although I'm not into fashion, I am into music. You know, I don't do music or anything like that, but I've always, you know, pulled so much from his music and his interviews, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, classic.
He's just real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what is it about that like you are inspired by?
Man, whether it's the music, obviously I was into his music like early back in the day. Love the Graduation, you know. But I think people are really sleeping on his fashion sense.
Oh, totally.
I know because like people kind of discredit him, but he was putting in work. You know, him and Virgil. You know the whole backstory. They went to school together, and now just seeing him, just like go crazy with the clothes, and then coming out with these new like silhouettes, like super box. You know, I was like, damn, this is new. Like this is different. So, and to actually see it in person and try it on, man, like it speaks for itself. Like he put in his work. He put in his, you know, he grinded and all that. He did all his work, and man, it's crazy. It's crazy to see.
Hey, so for you, bro, like, how did you learn to do all this stuff? Like, what was the process like for you to kind of, you know, create? You know what I'm saying? Because okay, you took me through the moment of inspiration of when you were like, bro, this is it. Like, this is what I was obsessed about. And that obsession, before I get on to this next thing, that obsession is a healthy obsession that one must have in order to bring something to their vision to light, bro. And that is amazing, bro, in itself. You know, Kobe talks about that all the time, that, you know, that mama mentality, you got to be obsessed with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious, when you felt that inspiration, bro, did you have a background in editing? Did you, you know what I'm saying? Like what, like walk us through all that, man.
Yeah. So I'd say back in high school, me and my friends, we had a group of friends, we would shoot vlogs like after school. So that was like where I guess my content career started. And then that ended after like 2 or 3 years, just because like we got into like junior, senior, we kind of started, you know, doing our own thing and trying to figure out, you know, life after high school. So yeah, I had, I guess, kind of experience filming myself and editing. And then after that, then fast forward to now, I'm back creating content again.
That's what's up, bro. And like for like clothing in particular, like how did you learn to do all that, bro? Was this all on the internet like you learned, or like
so
this is what you do? Tell us.
So back in the day, so everything lines up back in high school. So in high school, I was creating content, creating vlogs, you know, just recording us at the mall doing stupid stuff. And then I was like, damn, we should make a brand for our group, like a clothing brand. And then I was the one to, like, you know, design the crew necks. We made a crew neck. I still have it till this day.
Sick.
Yeah. And, there's this website called like Spreadshirt where you just like type in whatever, and then you can, it's like a one-click design. So that's where I kind of got into it. And then fast forward to that day where I ran into or I found Ye's shirt at the mall. I was like, damn, I need to find out how to do this. And then I learned that there's like 2 ways of going into creating a clothing brand. You can either go you buy a blank and you just print your design on it, which is a very simple route. Nothing wrong with that. But I wanted like ultimate control of every piece on the garment. So that is called cut and sew. So that's where you kind of make your own pattern. You write down your measurements, and then you send it to a factory or a manufacturer, and then they'll put that piece together, and then that's where you get your sample. So that's where,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so that's how I went about it. So my first drop was a blank shirt, and I just, you know, made my first design, and then the second was a cut and sew piece. And I definitely prefer going the cut and sew route because you have full control of the silhouette, of how it flows, and how you get to choose, you know, the fabric and all that. So that's where it's at, in my opinion.
Man, that's amazing, bro. It's just a lot of attention to detail, it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that process is itself, I'm picturing like, okay, so you're going into it, you know, you're learning along the way, but you know, where are you picking up this information from? Like are you just kind of trusting yourself to navigate through this whole journey and just kind of looking up stuff when you don't know what you're doing type shit, or like what do you do? What's the process like?
So definitely going on YouTube and researching like how do you start a clothing brand. So I started there, and then obviously looking at books. Right after I quit my job, I went straight to the freaking bookstore. I was like, yeah, I need to pick up some books. I need to lock in and like really learn about this stuff. So I went through a couple books, but most of it was on YouTube. So I'll do my YouTube research, and they're like, yeah, you can go this route, download this, and then you just study this, and then it was just a bunch of clicking, watching, listening, writing down notes. And then eventually you just got to do it. And then you learn off your mistakes. That's the route I went, just going through with it. And I was blessed to deal with a really good person for my clothing brand. He was, he works with me now. He's my manufacturer, but he was really on point with like communication. So he'd be like, hey, this measurement's wrong. You got to change this. And then I had to confirm it. Okay, let's do this then. And he was just very attentive, and he helped me throughout the whole process.
Man, that's dope. And for those that don't know, man, this man been documenting this whole thing, bro. Like on TikTok, you on like episode 90 or some shit like that. Like you deep in the game now, bro. And like you went from learner to you're teaching now by documenting this whole thing, bro. And I think that in itself right there was something that really attracted me too, because I'm like, bro, like you're doing it, but you're documenting the whole process too. You know what I'm saying? What kind of gave you the inspiration to do that, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are not going to put themselves out there like that while they're doing something like this. You could easily just be promoting the brand itself, like the clothings and everything like that. But you're actually, you're taking this as an opportunity, it seems like, to let everybody in on the process.
Yeah, I think the way I look at it is the way I'm putting out content, the content I want to put out, it has to be something I want to watch, like personally, if that makes sense. So I want to see I want to see their whole journey from beginning to end. I want to see, how they started, what worked, what didn't work. And then I just want to see the whole entire timeline of someone's, clothing brand process. So that's what I really went into with the series. Like starting clothing brand at 29 years old, I was just like, let me just film anything, whether it's like, packing clothing or packing packages or opening up samples. I just want to be fully transparent. I want to show people that, look, you guys can do this. You probably can do it better than me. And that's the whole point of like Levels Above. Like, you can do this better than me, but it's the fact that you gotta know that, you gotta instill that in your head. Like, you guys can do this too. And like, that's what it's all about.
That's dope. And that's, that brings us back to where you first originally started your brand. You can too, right? And so like, I want to talk about that right there, bro.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people have that, bro. Not a lot of people have that desire to want to inspire other people, want to motivate other people, and want to be an example so that people can find that inspiration within themselves. And not a lot of people will even see other people's potential and speak that into them, bro. So like, tell me a little bit about that, bro. How did that develop within yourself, bro? Was that always like something that you've had since you was like younger, or like what? Like, talk us through that.
I don't know. I want to, maybe it's because of my previous job and my coworkers. Like, they were very helpful every time. Like, even when I was new there, they took me under their wing. Like, hey, let's work. Teach me how to do this. Teach me how to do that. And then I guess I kind of just that type of energy transferred to me. I was like, damn, like, it's a good feeling, like teaching somebody and seeing them, succeed. So I've always kept that type of mentality where like, I got to help this full out, whether it's like, something small or something big. If I can make a difference in their life and they're happy out of it, then, I did my job.
Man, that's the reward in itself right there.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
That's an amazing thing, bro. For you to pick that up, like at the beginning of your journey like this, you know what I'm saying? Not even at the beginning, but, like early on in the game for you, bro, as you move forward in your journey. That's important, bro, because that right there is like, I feel like is at the core of what we should be doing when we're pushing our brands. You know what I'm saying? Connecting, serving, inspiring, bro. I'm a huge fan of Nipsey Hussle, bro. And one of my favorite quotes ever is, the highest human act is to inspire. And for me, what I gather from that, bro, is like the best way to serve other people is to teach them, is to inspire them. By inspiring is to teach somebody, and the best way to teach somebody, bro, is to lead by example, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you could talk, you could tell them you could do this, do that. You could tell them to do this, do that. But like at the end of the day, if your words ain't matching with your actions, then it's gonna be hard for somebody to really kind of follow what you trying to put them on game for. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
you know, that's really how I look at it. And I'm seeing that in you, bro, and what you're doing, bro. Because like you're not only talking it, bro. You're really walking it at the same time too, bro.
Appreciate
Like we talked about earlier, you know, you living off this now, bro. So you're at this full time now, right?
Yeah. I want to say I'm technically living off my clothing brand. I'd say it's definitely made me some type of a little bit of an income, but uh, for sure, like my job, I was able to save up a lot of money because I'm not that type of person to spend a lot of money. In fact, I'm like a homebody. I rarely go out, so I saved enough money, so I kind of planned everything out via my job or throughout my savings. So yeah,
Hell yeah, bro. And you know what, man? That's important right there in itself, is having a plan and creating that plan and then working that plan, bro. And
yeah,
you know, I'll tell you a little bit about my earlier days, man.
yeah, definitely.
When I was younger, bro, like I was, you know, I was pretty reckless out there, man. I used to spend a lot of money. I used to party, go out, like,
Yeah,
and I can very much relate to what you're talking about right now of being a homebody, because that's really at this stage in my life, that's where I'm at, bro. Like I'm a super simplistic, bro. I like to just keep it at the house, stay locked in on learning on what I'm working on and things of that nature. But man, if you would have known me in my early 20s, bro, I was turning up, bro. I was the turn up king, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All my friends know me as the, you know what I'm saying? Like I was him, bro. But like,
yeah,
man, you know, through my own progression, man, I've developed into a completely different personality, man. But I feel like that personality has always been within me. And I kind of was partying for fun, but there was like a lot of deeper stuff going on in there. I thought it was like more of a pleasant distraction more than anything else. But now that I'm like more focused and more mature and locked in, bro, and I'm more clear on my vision, like it requires you to separate from a lot of that stuff, bro. Like,
yeah,
and then you gotta do an accounting of where's your funds being allocated to, where's your money, where's your energy being allocated to, your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are those things really going towards? And when you really do a self accountance of what you got going on, bro, and you remove a lot of that fluff, and you start to create more room to be able to do more things like you're doing, like creating. So I'm in a space right now, bro, where I'm like, you know, I've been at this thing for some years now, but and I'm seeing some traction, but I think the confidence level hasn't reached it just yet. I'm trusting the process of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to keep building my shit, but where did the confidence for you come in? Like, where, like for you to be like, all right, I'm just going all in on my shit, bro.
Man, I would say, me trying to think here. I like telling this story too because I'm pretty sure it's an inspiring story. But back in the day, man, I was an actually obese kid. So I was at my heaviest, like around 260, 270. And then after that, man, I lost some weight. I dropped down to maybe around 178 to 180. And then, man, like that type of energy, when you put in that work and you see, you know, the results, I was like, man, I can't believe I did this. I lost all this weight. You know, I'm much healthier now. I walk different. I feel different. In fact, I remember taking this public speaking class back in college. And man, I was that shy kid, but with all that weight loss, I was like, damn, I'm feeling myself. I can do anything. So I actually aced that class. I was like, yeah, I surprised myself. So it was about like all those small little victories that kind of just built up my confidence. So whether it was like losing weight or getting A in a speech class, or, you know, just like running my fastest mile ever, like those small little victories kind of just built this new confidence in me.
Yeah, that's so dope, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, bro. Real talk.
Bro.
Like, thank you for being like transparent about your whole journey, bro. Like, this is special, man. Like, I feel honored and privileged that you're sharing this not only with me but with the audience, and I think it could really inspire a lot of people. I want to stay here for a second where you were at that stage, bro. Like, where was the turning point for you when you were, you know, in that overweight space, and you kind of just was like, I want to, you know, I got to change shit up, bro. Like, talk about that.
Yeah, man. I'm a heaviest because, you know, being Filipino, we eat hella pork, we hella red meat, hella, you know, pork adobo. Yeah, hella salty. dude, it's crazy. So I'm like, at one point I was like, man, I'm just like kind of just tired all the time. I feel like, and I was still young at the time. I was maybe like 16, maybe 17. I'm like, damn, I'm about to be almost 20. I shouldn't be feeling like this. So I kind of just locked in. I was like, hey, you know what? Let me just try eating chicken breasts and broccoli and rice for like a week. And then I did that. I was like, okay, it wasn't too bad. And I was like, all right, let me go a little harder in the gym. And then I just started building this routine. I was like, yo, let me just keep doing this, doing that. I got to one point where me and my fiance, we both cut out red meat for almost 6 to 7 years and pork. So we were just eating anything that flies pretty much, like chicken, duck, turkey. And it was just like staying locked in, no distractions. And then again, lost all the weight. And I was like, this new energy came in. I was like, yeah, this has to be a whole life thing, and not just like, oh, let's just do this for a year and then, go back to how we usually were. It's like, no, this is part of your life. You gotta stay healthy.
That part right there, bro, it's a lifestyle change completely, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where you make the decision, and this is who you are now, bro. And I think there's so much power in that, bro, when you decide on something, bro. And it sounds like you got that ability like naturally, bro. Like when you make your mind up to do something, bro, you just do it. Like even just hearing you say, I'm just gonna try eating chicken and you say chicken, vegetables, and rice or something.
Yeah, like chicken breast, broccoli, and rice, man.
There you go, chicken, broccoli, and rice for like a week. And like, not a lot of people are willing to do that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it sounds like once you make that decision, like you literally have to decide, like, this is it. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You go forward and do that. The results just come. You know what I'm saying? And over time, you'll see those results start to compound. Your energy, like, to hear that your energy changed and your whole, image of yourself changed, bro. And it led to what you're doing right now, bro. Like, that's an amazing thing, bro. And I think it's a very relatable thing. There's a lot of people that go through that in a lot of different elements of their life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's part of the human experience. Struggle is for sure, but I think it comes to a certain point where you just get sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're like, bro, this is it, bro. I can't do this, bro. Like, something got to change, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of them things, bro, where like once you get to that point and you see, or as a matter of fact, when you start to experience things different, it's like you don't want to go back to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not. Yeah.
What's your routine like on a day-to-day basis, bro? Like as a full-on entrepreneur right now?
Yeah. So pretty much I go to the gym pretty much 6 out of the 7 days of the week. So I wake up at 5:30, get ready, hit the gym. Then I come back home and then I kind of plan my content for the day. And then it's pretty much whatever I'm feeling like. Maybe I want to design something, or maybe I just want to talk about the brand again. And I'll just plan out that content. Then I'll just record. I'll just hit record, and then whatever goes and it flows, then I'll just go with it. If I don't like it, then we'll shoot something else. And then after that, I'll take a little break. I added taking a walk in my day. I haven't done that in a while. It's a game changer for real. Like escaping. Like I used to wear earphones when I walk. Now I don't even wear earphones. Wow. I just like to listen to just like, the world.
You tapped in, bro.
Yeah. So I'll do that. Then I'll come back home and then obviously eat dinner, and then I'll go back and look at some designs that I had back in the archive and see if I can make something out of it, and then pretty much recap the night out like at 9 or 10, and then repeat the same day after.
Do it again. Yeah. Rinse and repeat, right?
Yeah.
So as a fellow Filipino, bro, like, I'm curious, bro, like, what's your family think about, you going out and embarking on this journey? Because I know that, in the Filipino community, bro, in the Filipino households, they ain't used to people, branching out like that, bro. Like they want you to be a nurse, like Joe Coyle. They want you to get a safe and secure job, this, that, and the third. So like, what's that part of your experience been like, man?
Oh man, it's challenging, especially my mom. She was like really disappointed to hear that, I left my job. And I was like, man, you gotta trust me. But she's still kind of on the, like, what are you doing? Like, this is not working. But it's just a matter of me trying to connect her with how I feel, or us trying to connect and, align everything together. But other than that, yeah, it's just my mom. That's like just really just like, oh, like you shouldn't do this. Da, 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 da. But it's just I think the challenging part is showing her or proving to her that, like, people are making money not just out of like a traditional job. Like, you can
Right.
make YouTube videos, you can make content, and you can earn like an income. Yeah, it's not that easy, but that's the process. So that's the challenging part of, like, trying to prove to her.
Yeah, facts, bro. I'm well aware of the challenges that come along with being in a Filipino household, bro. And I think you and I have the ability to understand, and a lot of people in our generation have the ability to understand that, like, it's coming from a place of love, like it's like from what they understand as love, but it's also coming from a fear-based place, you know what I'm saying? And for us, bro, like we're trying to reach out past that fear, bro. We're not gonna let fear stop us, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that vision was given to you. That vision was given to me for a reason, bro. And it's our responsibility to bring that vision to life. And that's the best way we can show it to other people, bro, is by bringing it to life, because they're not gonna see your vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people are not gonna see your vision until you create it, bro.
Right.
That's your vision. That's how I feel about my shit, bro. And fortunately, I like my dad, he don't really say nothing. He just kind of like whatever, because I don't ask for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I'm gonna handle my own too. I'm gonna stand on my own too all day. But at the end of the day, like, if I was leeching and mooching off them, it would be a different story. You feel me?
Right.
And that's why I'm still at my job right now, because like I'm still working my plan. It's still part of my exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but similar to you, bro. Like, I'm just grinding right now, saving up money and doing work on the brand when I can, like when my energy's right and things of that nature, and just trying to apply that consistency. But going back to what we're talking about with the Filipino household, bro, like I know exactly what you're going through, and I see it because and sometimes silence is deafening too, bro. Like, I got some family members that ain't really saying nothing, bro. They ain't even really rocking with shit, but it is what it is, bro. Like, what I've started to learn for myself, Charles, bro, is just like, bro, fuck all that. I'm tuning all that noise out, bro. I'm just staying locked in on what I can control, what I see. I'm putting the work in on creating my vision. I understand people may be worried. They may have their own personal fears. But like Kanye says, bro, a lot of times people try to project their fears onto you, bro. You know, like, that ain't fair. Like, I know that they think they're coming from a place of love, but bro, don't project your fears onto me, because that's your problem. That's not on me. And like, keep it real, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that I don't have fears about what's gonna happen if I branch out, and when I branch out, not if, but when I branch out, completely independently. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm gonna take a chance in this life, bro. You gotta listen to the biscuit out here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Come on, bro.
I was gonna say, there was this line from I don't know if you listened to Kendrick's new album GNX. I forgot what song it was. I think it was TV Off. He said some line about, like, bitch, I'll cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it.
Oh,
like damn, that's for real. So even his grandma, like, if you don't see my vision, then look, I'm not afraid to cut people off, or swing my energy a different way, if you know what I'm saying.
No, big facts, bro. And that's a really important part to understand of this shit too, bro. Like, when you're on that journey, when you're on that path, bro, you're gonna have to cut some motherfuckers off, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be real with you, bro. I don't think I really said this before, but my mom, man, she got a lot of fear, bro.
Yeah.
And my mom and my dad separated when they were younger, when I was younger, excuse me. And so I see my mom periodically, and whenever we have lunch or meet up, sometimes she'll project some fears onto me, bro. And I gotta set them boundaries, bro. And I check it, bro. Like, I love my mom, I love my grandma, I love my family. Yeah. But at the end of the day, bro, if you're gonna try to throw shade on what I'm doing in whatever way you're trying to do that, even if it's unintentional, like, bro, like, I'm not having it, because there's like it's the energy that I have to create and apply towards what I'm working on is too valuable, bro. I can't use. I refuse to use it to try to defend it towards, like, somebody that doesn't see my vision. Like, I could love you from a distance, but we don't have to talk about none of this. You know what I'm saying? We can keep it surface level. That's fine. But I'm going to go for this shit. And it sounds like you made that decision with your shit, bro. Like, to just like go all in. And that's a powerful thing, bro. So I salute you, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So, you know, would you, how would you describe your journey, bro, so far, man? Like, just walk us through, where you're at, bro. Like, like, what are some of the emotions you're going through, bro? The ups, the downs, the twists and the turns, because it's inevitable, bro. I know there's, what I'm saying, like, there's probably moments of self-doubt. There's probably all these different things that you go through mentally, bro. But like, tell us about your experience so far in building your brand.
Yeah, so with levels above, man, it's a challenge for sure. Especially when it comes to your spending habits. When you're ordering clothes, I think that's the challenging part. When it comes to running a clothing brand, because I feel like how should I say this? So pretty much when you're ordering clothes, some factories, they'll like limit to the amount of sweaters or shirts you can order. So like an MOQ. And
MOQ.
Yeah, so it stands for minimum order quantity.
Okay.
Yeah, so some factories, they'll stay at a high number, like 200, 300, and like, damn, when you're starting off as a clothing brand, it's like people don't know you. So if you order 300 sweaters and you're trying to sell it, the odds of you selling those clothes or all of it are very slim. So that's where I was like, yeah, I need to focus on just kind of just building who I am, right? Who I need to show the world who I am, what I do. And that's when I started creating like random ass content. And then at first, man, I was like, this is kind of cringe. Like, what am I doing? Like, is this even worth it? And then I kind of just tapped in. I was like, no, I got to keep putting out content. And then it's just that mental battle at first, I think, that really challenges you, because you're like, oh man, that's cringe. Why did I even put that out? But I think the key is to kind of just be vulnerable and let people see who you are for what you are. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, man. It's just, you have to go through a lot of a struggle. I'm not saying like I'm successful right now. It's a long journey.
For sure.
Yeah. And it's just about consistently learning and just studying the greats, just seeing how they did it, seeing if their process can work with your process, and then a lot of trial and error for sure. Trial and error. And yeah, it's just being a student of the game, and then just trying to see what works for you, and like, just like taking notes and all that. That's where it really starts off. And then I'm sorry, go ahead. Can you repeat what you were saying?
No, man, I was just, wanted to just hear about that, where you're at in your journey, bro. The emotions and the ups and downs that you're going through. And you did a really good job of describing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're very much, bro. And you're not only describing it, bro, like, for all those that aren't following my guy Charles right now, I highly encourage y'all to do so, because he's put himself out there and he's showing like what he's going through, bro. He's really being transparent. And I gotta tell you this, bro. Like, I see, like, I think I emailed it to you, but like, this is what I see, bro. Because again, like, if I didn't already mention this to people, this is the first time me and Charles actually spoke to each other, bro. I think we've been following each other for a few weeks or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And again, I was attracted to his content because I was like, bro, like, this is dope. Like, he's documenting. He's been consistent in documenting. Like, again, you're on like episode like 90 something with documenting the entire process, bro.
Yeah.
And I see gradual improvement in just like you stepping into that authenticity, bro. Like, you are being unapologetically you, which is a superpower in itself, bro.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, this dude is he's tough with this shit, bro. Like, I don't think I've seen you miss a day of posting yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, that in itself is inspiring. So y'all make sure you follow Charles. I'll put his socials in the comment section, and this, and the third, and at the end of the episode, we'll flash it on the screen. But man, all in all, I want to say, bro, that like watching you work has been like, okay, it gives me like it honestly, it's just like, it's dope, because I see other creators, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're a lot closer to home, bro. Like, you're over here in the Bay Area, bro, and like, I'm out here in San Francisco, bro, and like, and it's inspiring, bro, and especially kind of seeing people like other peers doing the same type of thing, bro. Even if it's not in the same line of work, it's like, yeah, I can relate to bro right here, because I'm at a certain stage, you know what I'm saying, and like there's like we talk about, there's unlocking levels, it's levels above, bro. It's always a new stage. And I think when you fall in love with that process, bro, when you fall in love with that journey of just trying to elevate, bro, trying to get yourself to that next level, advance, and enjoy the process all in the same time. Damn, bro. I think that's exactly what Mamba mentality is. But all in all, bro, like I said, bro, like I'm super inspired by your shit, bro. And you know, it's I just want to say, keep going with your shit, bro. Keep going for real, bro.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself like 5 years from now with this, bro?
5 years. Damn, that's a great question. For sure, I feel like this is my purpose to, you know, empower people. That's the levels above the mission statement, which is to, you know, empower others to believe in themselves through fashion and art. So in 5 years, I for sure think I'm gonna be doing me, just putting out clothes, keep you know, inspiring others, and yeah, I'm gonna be the same me pretty much. Just keep inspiring others, keep it consistent, and hopefully, you know, someone out there gets inspired and they do better than me. I'm like really very unselfish. I want people to be better than me, especially the ones that follow me. If that makes sense.
Oh man, that's humble, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of power in that too, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and the reason why I asked you that 5-year thing is because I've been doing a lot of visualization myself, bro.
Yeah.
Just really kind of, you know, when you talked about you going out on walks and leaving your phone or just leaving your headphones off or whatever the case may be, that's really us connecting to life in itself, bro, rather than kind of this other world that we as human beings created with the internet, with you know, these distractions where we're technically outside, but we got the headphones on, so we're not fully connected. But what you're doing is you're connecting to your environment, bro. I love to do that in nature, bro. And you know, doing that, bro, for me has unlocked a lot of levels, no pun intended, bro. Like so I didn't say this to you, I don't think you know this about me, but I actually just recently moved back from to San Francisco. I'm from here originally, but I was living in Hawaii for like 2 years, bro. 2 years. And during that span of time, man, I really got to know myself on a deeper level, man.
Yeah.
Like I went out there dolo, you know what I'm saying? And I had a lot of cool ass experiences, met a lot of people, but more than anything, I really met myself on a deeper level, man. I was doing a lot of hiking, bro. I was already an active participant in the gym for some years prior to getting into going to Hawaii, but I actually started doing work over at 24-Hour Fitness over there in downtown Honolulu.
Okay.
And then I got even more into fitness because a lot of my friends that I made over there, you know, were personal trainers. So they would put me on to like different things and, you know, nutrition wise and everything like that, bro. And, you know, and I've carried that over to where I'm at right now. But I say all that to say that, dude, like, when you're on those walks, bro, it reminds me of the times when I was on hikes, bro, where I would just leave my phone and just be connected to nature, bro. And all the fucking influence that I got from like the just nature itself, bro, like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The inspiration, the visualization, I would visualize myself like just winning, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just winning. Not even just for myself, but to tie it into what you're saying is to inspire other people, bro. Not even on a selfish level, bro. I want to just inspire other people like, yo, you can do this too, bro. Every time I have a conversation with somebody now, Charles, bro, I promise you, bro, I always see the light in somebody else, bro, and I try to help them see that within themselves, bro.
Yeah.
And, it's such a fulfilling thing. It's part of my purpose. You mentioned purpose.
Yeah.
And when you understand your purpose in life, bro, it gives you so much clarity on the direction you're moving in, bro. 100%. How did you realize that was part of your purpose, though, bro? Like, where did that come from?
Again, I'm gonna tie it back to my job back in the day at Bon Appetit, because those people, I don't think they really understand. Like, I really appreciate them a lot. Like, they pretty much changed my lives, like in a positive way. I think if it wasn't for them, like my managers and my coworkers, like I wouldn't be in this position to where I am today, which is like, you know, running a clothing brand and all that. They're just like, yeah, I was gonna say they're just super helpful. Like, I don't know, when it comes to hospitality, man, they're different. Like my old coworkers, and my managers, they taught me everything. So that just, like I said before, like that energy just rubbed on me. I was like, man, I got to show other people that, you know, you gotta be hospital, and then you know, show them like, you know, you can do this too. Everyone can do this.
You still keep in contact with them folks?
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Salute
those are my
to the
brothers.
folks, man. If y'all watching and y'all listening, salute
Yeah.
to pouring into my guy Charles over here, because
Yeah.
like I really see what you're working towards, bro, and I really see what you're putting together, bro, and I'm continuing to watch, bro, and I pray that you keep doing it, and I know you will, bro. I'm super confident in you, bro. Like just by
Appreciate that.
watching your consistency and the work that you've been putting in, bro. And it sounds to me like what that experience was for you is like it was like a mentorship in a way, bro.
Yeah,
Where
no,
like
for sure.
other leaders teaching you how to be a leader and helping you see what you might not have seen in yourself at that point. You know what I'm saying? And that's an important thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you get the opportunity, like for anybody listening, if you get the opportunity to do that for other people, please do so. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important, especially in today's world, man, where there's so much, toxicity and craziness, man. Like we need some people like really putting in that work of uplifting others, man. You know what I'm saying? Like each one teach one type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
So
Yeah. Even if it's something small, like if you see someone, I've ran into this TikTok profile. They just like they're complimenting random people, like saying, "Oh, good morning," or how's your day?" Like even if it's that small thing, that can make a difference in somebody else's mood, and just doing that, it elevates your mood too. So saying something small, whether it's just like "Good morning, how are you?" or "I like what shirt you're wearing," "I like your outfit," that's like just good practice on being a better person.
man,
So
that's it right there, bro. It's
yeah,
random acts of kindness, bro.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
funny, like the other day on my whiteboard, I put a bunch of stuff, man, on my whiteboard when I, feel a certain spark of energy. And the other day, I just put give more compliments, bro. It's
Yeah,
so easy to do, bro.
hell yeah.
It's so easy to do. It's like one of the easiest way to just brighten up someone's day, bro, and raise that energy level for somebody else, man. And not only for some, you get like a good feeling.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a win-win situation all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
I got also on my whiteboard, bro. I seen you post something the other day. Shout out to Lethal Shooter, man.
Yeah.
Bro. Let's talk about that one before we wrap up real quick, because I know that
Yeah.
we got some time constraints. I want to be respectful of the time, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I understand it now, bro. Like I fuck with Lethal Shooter, man.
Yeah.
I feel like when he says I understand it now, that's him affirming, like literally
Right.
just saying like it's going in the next time.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that, bro? Like what inspired you to put that on your post the other day?
Man, I understand it now. I'm trying to think back when I said it in that TikTok, but damn, if I can go back to it real quick,
I
I kind
think
of want to. Do you remember what it?
I forgot exactly, but I think it was just along the lines of like what I gathered from it. I don't remember the exact piece of content, but what I gathered from it was just like you were locked in, bro. Like you were just like you just put I understand it now. Like I think it was just even in your caption, to keep it real with you, and it was
Okay.
just like I was like, oh shit. He's following a lot of the same work that I'm seeing, bro. Because I get
Yeah.
inspired by a guy like Lethal Shooter. That dude is crazy, by the way.
Yeah, be doing outrageous stuff.
Outrageous, but it's like
Yeah.
it's so dope, bro.
Yeah. No, it is. It is for sure.
And it showed like to me, bro. It shows like the power of the mind. It shows like because, bro, like I bet you there's hella people that make fun of him, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There's hella people that make fun of him, but he's just like, bro, he's gonna keep doing him, bro. And like, dude, look at it's catching on like fire, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's him being him. Like I understand it now. And again, it's like that affirmation of like, yeah, he might miss a shot or he might pop a ball on one of them crazy ass spikes that he puts on the backboard.
Yeah. Crazy.
But then like after he does that, he's like, I'm not missing two in a row. I understand it now. Like
Yeah.
that to me, I'm like, oh shit, that's somebody that's like confirming and affirming I'm not missing this shot. And that's like super powerful, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I saw you post that, I was like, oh shit, he following the same things I'm rocking with.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, if I can remember it, because I have so many ideas in my head and like different video ideas, and I put out so much content.
Good, bro.
I kind of don't remember why. I do remember saying I understand it now, but I forgot the context to it.
You good?
So I wish I can comment on it,
but you know what? I'm gonna wrap it up on this, bro. And this is gonna be completely unrelated to what we talking about, bro. Yeah. And you got to help me understand this, bro. Like I know you're from the Bay Area. You out there? You grew up out there in the 408?
Yes, sir. Santa Clara, and then now we're in San Jose. Yeah.
Got you. So, out of curiosity, how'd you become a Cavs fan, bro?
Oh, damn. All right, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so obviously I'm more of a LeBron fan than a Cavs fan.
Okay.
So I grew up watching LeBron, but I didn't want to be that type of fan where I'm a rock
Switching
with
teams.
I'm a rock with where LeBron goes. So I stuck with the Cavs ever since. So that's why I'm a Cavs fan pretty much because of LeBron.
I got you, bro. I got you. I respect it, bro. Yeah, I got a lot of love for LeBron, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of the GOATs for sure, man. And I just had to throw that out there. But man, you know what, man? This has been so fun, bro. And I'm sure down the line we'll be able to get to do this again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I feel like I'm gonna stay connected to your journey, bro, and be following your work, bro. And as you elevate, bro, you always got a space over here to come on and talk about what you got going on. Before we get out of here, though, bro, tell us about some of the developments you got going on. Tell us about any promotions you got going on, bro. I know you just recently dropped not too long ago, and I think it's that crew neck that you're rocking right there. Yes, so go ahead and take this opportunity to talk about that, man.
Again, Chris, thank you again for allowing me to be on your platform. It's really an honor because this is my first podcast ever, so I appreciate you and appreciate what you're doing. For sure, I'm excited to see where you grow and see how everything plans out. But again, we just dropped this crew neck. It's drop 6 or drop 5. It's 100% French terry, so very comfortable, very breathable. Me personally, I sweat easily, so French terry is the way to go for people that sweat fast. So check this crew neck out at levelsabove.com, which is LVLS ABV.com. But we have this crew neck out right now. We have some crazy promotions where you spend $100, you get 20% off your entire order. We got free shipping. It's some crazy deals out here, so definitely check it out. And what we're doing right now, I'm actually working on a hoodie, so that sample is coming in pretty soon. So I'll preview that on TikTok. You'll see it first, and that's what we got going on right now. Levels Above, y'all.
Hell yeah, Levels Above to the moon, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So before we get out of here too, man, go ahead and drop your socials, bro. How can they reach you? I know you mentioned LVLSabove.com. That's the main website. But how can they follow you along on your journey? What's your TikTok? What's your Insta? All the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, so TikTok is Charles the Creator. And then my Instagram is Charles Basto. No spaces, all lowercase. And the Instagram for Levels Above is just LVLS ABV. And then same with TikTok, it's just LVLS ABV.
Word, man. Yeah. Dude, this has been fun, my brother. Thank you so much again for the time, bro. I learned a lot. It was great building the connection with you, bro. And it's great to know I got another peer along this journey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep pushing each other to just raise to new levels, bro. Levels above. You feel me? So with that being said, man, thank y'all for tapping into Unlocking Levels. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace, y'all.